It was right beside
Oh,
the
'cause it's
door.
behind a thing. Welcome back! He scanned
we're back.
the sentry drone.
We walked by it the whole time.
It took forever. It's right next to the door. So yes, your many the one comment that said "fucking do that," it happened.
Yes.
What comment?
Man, those things blow up pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, that's pretty good.
What comment? You told me to go back down.
No, what?
We're sorry, everybody.
You still got a thermal stuff. Oh man, there's just gonna be more Metroids for you to shoot too. You know, they gave you a new visor. They're gonna need you to keep using it.
That's what the walkthrough even said. It's like, look, you got this new visor. Trial by fire. Use it.
Yeah, you
A
gotta
lot.
use it to kill Metroids. Hey look, it's the titular name of the game. As in the embodiment of an enemy.
So why were the other games then just called Metroids?
They're all about it. That's what the space pirates try to experiment with all the time.
Are they trying to just figure out their, like, power absorption abilities?
I don't know.
Trying to become Super Saiyan.
Why does that gun have power but everything else isn't?
It's hardlined.
Like, just fucking, like, come on, take the elevator up, you fool. It's right there, standing.
Elevator has power. Oh god damn it!
Whatever.
Told me.
Look, key's back.
He'll jump back up.
They do jump pretty high.
Space pirates know how to play basketball.
Nice shot.
Do you know how to play basketball?
Who doesn't know how? Like, who doesn't know how to play basketball? Like, you can know how to play basketball, just doesn't mean you know how to actually basketball.
Well said.
Ah! Why you hate me? I just stormed your facility and killed everyone.
So, like, how long ago did you have a GameCube anyway?
Oh, a long time ago. Still, like, really little. I was, like, probably, like, 9 or 10. Because I still, like, frequently played my N64 when I still got my GameCube. And then once I got my Xbox, I was like, fuck Nintendo.
What games did you have for your GameCube?
Like, quite a bit.
I have never heard of it.
Yeah, what? Like, what games do you have for GameCube? Quite a bit. I'm like,
I had, like, most of the Mario parties up to 6. Luigi's Mansion, Mario Sunshine.
just do the jump.
One of the James Bond ones. Few Star Wars ones. Star Wars The Clone Wars, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I had that Pokemon one. Coliseum.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I had this. I had the second one of this, I just never played it. Tony Hawk, Underground 1 and 2.
Nice.
Man, you're speaking really quietly, by the way.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I am.
Visually, I can see that you're speaking quietly.
Oh.
He can see the bars.
You're doing kind of the I'm tired and zoning out in the game talking.
Well then. No more heat visor.
Yeah, you're outside. I mean, ideally it would still work really well if it's cold.
They turn the lights off outside.
They blow up the sun. They really don't want me getting off of here.
What?
If they blew up the sun. Which I feel like would really throw off the solar system.
Nah.
Everyone would die, like, instantly.
Not instantly.
Pretty fast.
Fairly. Explosion
Like-
of the sun would kind of fry, like,
Yeah.
the majority of the planets in it.
It also depends on how they, like, blew it up, too.
Well, if they blew it up at all, that would be, it would still be an outward explosion. If it,
Yeah.
if it imploded, it would just get really fucking dark and cold.
Yep.
Can they implode?
Stars?
Yeah.
like technically, because it's like an explosion that causes a like an implosion that causes a black hole. Which then just goes into the whole like theory of everything.
Theory of
Physics.
everything.
Yep. Quantum theory.
We'll just
It's like
call it
the
I really like the propeller method for like explaining that too.
propeller method.
Yeah, okay, so like the whole basis for actually explaining stuff like that with the propeller method is that like if you threw someone into a black hole, eventually they'd stop, right? Like they'd virtually stop. Like your entire lifetime, it would look like they never moved, you know. But like they'd be moving at like such an exponentially slow rate. Because then like to you getting thrown in a black hole, it's just like volp and you're dead. But like to everyone else, they just see you stop. The whole principle for the propeller, the actual propeller principle, is that say you're flying a plane with a propeller on it, but then that propeller has two propellers on the end of that propeller, like on each end, and then they'll like continue that until forever, for like however many propellers are on the ends of each propeller. If you were to fly that plane into a black hole, propellers would start showing up at different times, is the whole point. Like you'd see the first propeller stop, and then the other two would show up after, and then the ones on the end of those would show up after, and then so on and so forth. Like it would actually show the passing of time in an instant where propellers would continue to just keep showing up. Because ideally, if it's a bunch of propellers like that, it would be a like infinite wall of propellers. But yeah, it would eventually get to a point where it just continues to show. It would just keep showing more and more propellers for that infinite wall outwards.
You know what those drones look like?
Well,
They look like the thing that like Megatron was put into in Beast Wars or Beast Machines.
kinda.
That little servant, like they have.
Man, I
two
was sad I
extra-
left your house. I wanted to see the end of like the fourth Transformers movie.
Oh, you haven't seen
So I
it?
haven't seen it.
Oh,
No.
Have you seen all three of them though?
I don't know. I know I've seen the first two. I think I saw
The third one was kind of a weird thing.
The third one just kind of did like evil humans working with Decepticon type of thing and fucked up Chicago.
I feel that was.
And they like ruined one of my favorite Transformers in it. Like I
Who?
watched them not as like the regular ones, but I was like,
Put your heat vision on. There you
Which
go.
Transformer?
What, Jazz?
Jazz dies in the first
well,
one.
Jazz was like the first. Jazz I just understand because in all the old cartoon stuff, Jazz was like the only one that lived through all of it. But what's his name? Shock Blast. I really like Shock Blast. Because he was left on Cybertron to fucking run it while Megatron was gone. And he is kind of an evil-y scientist too. He wasn't like dumb or anything. He's just all like, he's kind of like Soundwave, where he just kind of ran like and talked like actual computer.
Yeah.
But in that movie, they gave him like weird like tentacle-controlled pillars and like all that. Like they still made him
Why are
like.
you spinning?
I think I just got stuck in a tube.
No, but yeah, I haven't seen that one. That's why I was like, I don't know. I want to see the movie.
Like, you wouldn't really need to watch like the original trilogy to have to watch 4.
You're really quiet still.
Am I?
Yeah, you're whispering. Take your other headphone off. Like
Does
when
it
you
really-
when you wear that, you get really quiet, dude.
Doesn't really make a difference.
You're
to
way
me.
louder now.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh well, there you go.
Now
then.
you're whispering again. Stop whispering.
I'm not trying to.
You broke the glass.
There you go.
Normally when you have your like when you're like get sleep, you're super like loud
Yeah.
and everything. Oh gosh.
You have no missiles. Just wreck their faces.
I have enough health.
I remember when I first played Metroid, I never understood like the
Oh,
energy
that's
system.
gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
Because like you have 99, but then like you get enough.
Does
power cells.
actual? I think I have to go to wave. Yay! I did it. I killed everyone in the room. Slaughtered all the people.
All the people.
Well, pirate, amphibian, lizard thins, but other than that,
Man, you love boxes.
I'm kind of looking for missiles now.
Megan
Oh, well.
boxes.
Wave that door.
I don't know why I keep switching. There's so many of those. You
I
like
know.
just realized you never scanned it.
Yeah.
You're like, my god.
It helps if you turn it. I was just.
Who's your favorite like Transformer?
What?
Who's your like favorite Transformer though, like overall?
Like
that including, like,
for
the-
Decepticon, it's Shock Blast. For Autobots, that one's like hard to say. Like,
Are we
I actually
are we
just really
excluding,
like Optimus
Insecticons
Prime.
and Constructicons?
Sorry?
Well, yeah, I just said Transformers, so any of them.
Yeah. I like the whole concept of. Wasn't it? Didn't the Ark turn into a Transformer?
No,
Or was it a different thing?
there was Metro Complex or
Yeah.
Metro
The
Station.
one you see in the game, Fall of Cybertron, I think, where like the planet itself is like.
There's Omega Supreme, who's like the big
Yeah.
train station thing. And then there's
yeah.
Metro Complex.
Yeah.
And then I guess like Decepticons have like Astro Train.
That's the
Yeah.
save point, remember, too, on the side.
Okay.
Oh, no, that was the map station. That's right. The save station was way earlier. That's just the map station.
But then like I don't know, it's hard to say. Like my favorite Autobot's like Optimus, but I really like Shock Blast. But I just like overall, I'd actually say it's Starscream. And yeah, I love Starscream.
He's got the spark mutation, so he can't.
I have
technically
like
die.
an actual like you know like
He's
those
got the
like
spark mutation, so what? He can't die?
Yeah, his spark won't die if it's outside of his body.
it's actually
Weird.
just like his stubbornness plus the actual like it was the actual mutation, but it like started with something.
Yeah,
like,
it started just because he doesn't want to die. But then
But,
it actually just became like his spark's like, okay then. Yeah, like he's that's why he shows up in Beast Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
Saving. Memory card.
Yeah, he shows up in Beast Wars, takes over fucking
Waspinator,
Yeah.
which I don't disagree with.
Well, 'cause he showed up through the portal, but then he left back through it.
Who is it that talks? Oh no, it's when
Oh, that sucked.
the hell's the tarantula's name now? I can't think of it.
Tarantulas.
Thank you.
He was like an actual like
when
kind
when
of
he
Decepticon.
died and then
Yeah,
he
he
took
was
over
actually
Black
like
Widow.
a Decepticon.
Like he,
Yeah.
What?
remember when he possessed Black Widow? For a
Yeah,
little
that
bit?
was like season 2 in the
yeah.
Transmetal.
So to get his body back, to get him out of her head,
Yeah.
and then he
Fucking
turned out to be another one of
tarantulas.
those like weird transformed ones.
Yeah, because he was actually like.
Yeah, the
still kind of a-
Transmetals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was actually still kind of a Decepticon.
Yeah.
He worked with the Predacon Council, which Ravage was a Decepticon, and the Predacon Council like made the alliance with the Maximals. Ah, fuck that. Because like they're like we're not
Slow
gonna
fat.
win. Was like the main issue.
Yeah.
He dies like really later on in the show, and they still like have to deal with all his bullshit even after he dies.
Yeah, they do.
Like the Nemesis, the ship is like they're like Tarantulas knew about this fucking ship the whole time, because you know how the Ark crashes, right?
Yep.
The Nemesis is the Decepticon ship that crashes.
Yeah.
Because Megatron brought rebuilt Dinobot there too, and they fought. Which way? It was on the other side.
What? No.
No, that's where you're going.
I have to go up there.
Yeah, but you have to turn that one on by activating that one to raise the water.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's why you rose the water.
Weirder.
Not that
I really like the
That's not
Manta
the water
Ray
thing.
guy because his
That's
whole.
not the water one. The one you
Oh.
did. The explosive.
It's up top.
The bomb.
That's it. Sorry. The Manta Ray guy depth charge was pretty cool.
I like the concept of that's the thing. I liked the show where they're like Beast Wars a lot, but I did like the concept of vehicles more than the actual animal thing.
So,
Yeah.
a current line of Transformer toys is similar to Constructicons, where you have 5 vehicles that can connect and make a larger robot. So they
there.
left.
Where are you going?
That.
There's a thing right there.
Oh.
So there's the 5 vehicles you connect to make a larger one, but they are their own on their own. Like they are their own robots by themselves. So they brought a new line out where it's like, so here's the 5 ones that you can generally use to make this guy. But we're also going to be releasing like a bunch of various other guys. Yeah, they all.
Oh, I saw
they
those
all
at the comic book
interconnect.
shop.
They all,
Yeah.
in any weird shape or combination, will all turn into a 5 robot combination.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw those when I was there.
That was always one of the more
yesterday.
interesting things when I was a kid. Was like
Voltron.
making Transformer toys seems more complicated than just the show, because when it transforms, you can like fiddle with the animation to make it make sense. But like when you physically have to actually make all the parts work, it's a little more difficult. Cool.
God damn it!
Man, you're
Next time,
Slipped off of it.
having a good time.
next time when the water comes down, he'll try that
Adventures.
again, and maybe I should turn the power on.
Bye.
Bye.